Welcome to the Golden Age of Piracy, a world of danger, gold, and freedom. Between 1650 and 1730, pirates ruled the Caribbean seas. The Caribbean was the perfect pirate hunting ground: warm waters, rich colonies, and scattered islands. Spain dominated the Americas, controlling gold mines, ports, and trade. Other European powers like England, France, and the Netherlands wanted a peace. War broke out between empires, and the sea became a battlefield. Governments issued letters of marque to private captains, legal pirates called privateers. These privateers raided enemy ships with government approval. When wars ended, many privateers turned into full-time pirates. Thousands of sailors were unemployed after wars and sought riches at sea. Pirates came from all over: England, France, Spain, Africa, the Americas. Ships were filled with former sailors, escaped slaves, ex-soldiers, and adventurers. Pirate life was harsh but offered freedom and a share of the loot. Pirate crews voted for their captains. They had written codes, rules of conduct and justice. Loot was shared equally, with bonuses for bravery or injury. Pirates treated wounded crew members fairly and gave compensation. Many crews were racially mixed: black, white, indigenous, and more. Escaped slaves often found freedom aboard pirate ships. Unlike navies, pirates respected skill over background. Let's meet some of the most feared pirates of the Caribbean. Blackbeard, real name Edward Teach, struck fear into the hearts of sailors. He tied burning fuses into his beard during battle to look like a demon. He captained the massive warship Queen Anne's Revenge. In 1718, Blackbeard blockaded Charleston, South Carolina. He was hunted and killed in a dramatic battle by British forces. Another legend, Captain Henry Morgan, a ruthless Welsh privateer. He raided Spanish cities like Portobello and Panama. He was knighted and became lieutenant governor of Jamaica. Morgan turned from pirate to politician. Then came Bartholomew Blackbeard Roberts, the most successful pirate. He captured over 400 ships in his career. Known for his stylish clothes and strict discipline, he created one of the most famous pirate codes. His reign ended in battle with the British Navy. And Bonny and Mary Red were fierce women pirates. They dressed as men and fought alongside male pirates. They sailed with Calico Jack in the Caribbean. Both were captured but avoided hanging, possibly due to pregnancy. Charles Vane was a violent pirate who refused to surrender. Vane was betrayed by his crew and eventually executed. Pirates needed safe places to rest, trade, and drink. Port Royal, Jamaica was once the richest and wickedest city on earth. Pirates sold stolen goods and partied in Port Royal's brothels and bars. In 1692, much of Port Royal sank into the sea during an earthquake. Another famous haven was Tortuga, off the coast of Haiti. Tortuga was home to French buccaneers. Nassau, Bahamas became the pirate republic. Nassau had no strong government, making it perfect for pirates. Pirates ruled Nassau until the British Navy cracked down. What did pirates steal? Not just gold and jewels. Most pirate loot came from cargo: sugar, rum, tobacco, spices. Pirates raided merchant ships full of everyday colonial goods. Some even targeted slave ships, sometimes freeing the enslaved. Pirate ships operated like floating businesses. Captains got a larger cut, but crew members received fair shares. Medical care was crude, but pirates often treated their wounded better than navies. Pirates used flags to send messages before battle. The Jolly Roger with skull and crossbones warned victims to surrender. Some flags showed hourglasses, skeletons, or bleeding hearts. Pirate battles were short, brutal, and full of smoke. Pirates relied on surprise and speed, not long sea chases. Most ships were taken without a single shot fired. If a ship resisted, pirates showed no mercy. The myth of buried treasure comes from books, not real life. Pirates spent their loot fast, on drink, clothes, and women. Pirate democracy shocked the old world. They elected leaders and voted on plans. Captains could be removed for cowardice or cruelty. Pirate ships had rules about fighting, theft, and punishment. Breaking the code could lead to whipping, marooning, or death. Pirates weren't just rebels, they were also organized. The pirate code was a real social contract. Pirate ships used stolen naval cannons and weapons. They carried cutlasses, pistols, and boarding axes. Pirates dressed in stolen clothes, fancy or ragged. Some wore jewelry, sashes, and plumed hats. Pirates grew famous in newspapers across Europe. Colonies begged for help to stop pirate attacks. European navies responded with violence. The British sent warships to hunt pirates. Governors offered pardons to pirates who surrendered. In 1717, King George I offered amnesty to all who gave up piracy. Thousands accepted the pardon, but many didn't. Pirate hunting became big business. Famous captains were captured and publicly hanged. Bodies were left hanging in gibbets to warn others. By the 1730s, piracy in the Caribbean was nearly gone. Stronger navies and stricter laws ended the pirate era. But legends of pirates would live on. Pirates became heroes and villains in books and plays. 19th-century novels romanticized their lives. The image of the treasure map and parrot came later. Pirates of the Caribbean shaped global imagination. Today, pirates are seen as symbols of freedom and rebellion. Their real lives were more brutal, diverse, and surprising. Pirate culture included ideas of democracy and equality. The Golden Age of Piracy changed the Atlantic world forever. It left behind myths, history, and unforgettable characters. Thanks for joining the voyage through the real pirates of the Caribbean.